So today I'll be looking at how to draft a basic body pattern. Please, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like, share and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. So as you can see from the picture, this line I drew here will be my starting line and it will serve as my shoulder line. So I will take my shoulder measurement from that point. Shoulder I'll be working with for this pattern is 15 inches. All shoulder are divided by 2. So 15 divided by 2 will give me 7.5. So I'll just insert my 7.5 here. Then I'll mark 3 inches on my neckline, which is okay for an adult neck. Then I'll come down by 1 inch here for my shoulder slope. So what I'll be doing is to connect the lines together. Okay, from that point I'll mark 7 inches downward for my chest line or armhole. This chest line can serve as also your armhole measurement. Remember, the measurement varies from persons. Okay, then I'll just trace it down. Then from that point I'll measure my breast point. That's the distance from my shoulder to my bust, which is 10 inches. I'll be drawing the lines out too for clearer view. Then the distance from my shoulder line to my under bust. The distance from my shoulder to my under bust is 13.5. I'll rule out that line as well. Then my waistline measurement, that is my half length, which is 15 inches. Okay, I will label the line so it won't get you confused. This is my shoulder line, my chest line, my breast point, under bust line, and waistline. So I'll insert my measurement on each of the line. So on my chest line, I'll just, at this angle here, I'll come in by 1 inch like this. Then I'll measure here to check the midpoint, which is 3.5. So I'll just connect from this point down to this side. Just slant it over like this. Okay. This is my armhole. So on my bust line, I'll take my bust measurement. My bust measurement is 34. Divide by 4 will give me 8.5. You divide your bust measurement by 4. Then I'll add 2 inches extra to it. On my under bust, I'll take my under bust measurement, which is 28. Divide by 4 will give me 7 inches plus 2 inches seam allowance. For my waistline, I'll take my waist measurement, which is also 28, 7 inches plus 2 inches seam allowance. Remember, this measurement varies from individual, so you have to measure your clients. It's very necessary. So I'm just tracing the lines together. So I'll just connect it to this point, please. So what we're doing now will be inserting our dart measurement. So for you to draft your dart, you need your bust to bust measurement. So my bust, that's the distance between both breasts. So breast measurement is 4 inches. So I'll mark 4 inches on my under bust line and also on my waistline. I'll also mark 4 inches on my chest line. Okay, then on my bust line I'll come down by 1 inch. Then I'll connect the lines together. Then I'll also go up here by 2 inches. Okay. So I'll just connect. On my under bust line I'll come out by half inches on both sides, half inch. Then I'll connect from this point to this point and also from this point to this point. Then to my okay, you can see my dart. I just inserted my dart. So on my bust dart, I'll measure the distance between my chest line and my under bust. What I'm having here is 6 inches. So I will take the midpoint, which is 6 divided by 2, which is 3 inches. Okay, so this is 3 inches. So where I marked 4 inches, I'll come out by 1 inch. I'll come out by 1 inch here. 1 inch from my bust to bust measurement. If I took 4 inches, you just come out by 1 inch. Then on these 3 inches, where you marked your 3 inches, you come out by half an inch on both sides, half an inch. Then you connect the line to this point. So I'll just connect my lines together. Okay, this is my bust dart. You can see it should meet on your chest line. So for my front armhole, I will come out by half an inch. You can come out by half an inch or 0.75. Then you connect to this angle. So you just take it from here like this. Like this. You just mark it to this point. This is your front armhole, then back armhole. Okay, this is how it will be like. So for my neckline, I measured distance of 3 inches. Then I'll come down by, for the front neckline, 4 inches. You can go deeper if you are cutting your fabric, but this is just a basic body measurement. Then for the back neckline, I'll be using 1.5. Okay, this is what I'm having. That's the back neckline and this is the front neckline. This will serve you as a guide to cut any kind of dress, the upper part of any dress. If it's a gown, you just extend the length. If it's a blouse, then this can serve better using your measurements. Please remember, it differs with body measurement. So I'll cut this pattern out. So as you can see, for my back parts that I just drew out, I just took the lines, my chest line, my bust line, and my under bust line. The difference between the back and the front is that the back will not be having a bustier dart. So we'll be only having a center, the darts in between the back. So I just drew out the line for my darts, and I added 2 inches extra for zipper allowance. So along that neckline area, you can use 1.5, 1 inch or 2 inches for your zipper allowance. Depends on your preference. So what we're doing now, we'll be drafting our back dart. The back dart is normally longer than the front dart because there is no bust at the front, at the back. So you can extend the line to whichever length you do prefer. So from my chest line, my dart will start from my chest line. So on my bust line, I'll come out by 1/2 inch on both sides, 1/2 inch on my waistline, and 1/2 inch on my under bust. So I'll just connect the line from my chest line down to the lower part of my pattern. So just connect like this, like this. Like this. Okay, so this is what my back dart will be looking like. It's actually longer than the front dart. You can extend the length if you wish, but I think it's okay like this to me. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you in my next video.